We are book shopping today, but first we have Pilates. I've been doing Pilates classes for almost 6 months, maybe a little bit more. I do have ClassPass, so that's what I use. But actually, coincidentally, today is my last day because I've run out of credits after today's class. And I don't know, I just figured that I want to try to do like mat Pilates at home. So I'm going to order some stuff from Amazon to like help with that. What I do is like reformer Pilates, but obviously I'm not going to buy like a whole reformer for my apartment. So I'm going to try mat Pilates and just see how that goes. But anyway, that was a little side note. That's what I'm outside of. I'm going to go in there right now in a little bit, but we are going to go book shopping today, do a whole book haul after, which I'm very excited about. I've been wanting to buy a few new books, some new releases, some books in series that I want to continue, and just some little standalones. So I think we're gonna head to Target after our class, maybe Barnes later in the week, and then for sure I'm gonna give you guys a haul like once all is said and done. Done with the class now. That was hard. I feel pretty shaky, so we definitely need to do some walking to loosen up these legs basically. But I'm gonna go ahead and find a Target that's kind of near me, and we're gonna head there and see what they have. I do have a list of some books. Like, I literally have books in my cart on Target online, but I don't know if they'll have them all in store, just because some of them I feel like they don't carry like the 6th book in a series, like for example. So I'll just have to see. I'll refer to my list that I currently do have, and then just see once I'm there if they do have those books that I want. It's a new day. I totally left you guys hanging the other day when I went to Target, so I will definitely do a little haul once I get home. But actually, I'm picking up the camera now because I'm outside of Barnes & Noble's. You can't even see it, but it's like, oh, there's her pretty little logo. Oh, that's awkward. This lady's like right here. Anyway, I'm gonna walk in there real quick because I do still have books on my TBR list that I want to buy, and I've been like holding out waiting for Target to like have one of their BOGO sales, but there just hasn't been one, and I don't want to wait too long either. So I think I'm just gonna go in there, browse, check my little list, and see if there's anything that I want to buy. I did get the Barnes & Noble like little membership the other day, and that's great. So I have, I think, 10% off of any purchase, and then I could get like points and rewards on top of that. So I'm gonna go in there, see what we get, and then I of course will show you guys if I end up buying anything. I just need to say that they have some really cool like mystery thriller books out, and I took a picture of some of them because they're just so pretty. If your covers are nice, I will buy your book regardless of what it says on the back. Definitely gonna buy this. So I'm back home, and I ended up only buying Daydream actually. So only one book. Daydream is the 3rd book in the Maple Hill series. which I'm actually obsessed with, by Hannah Grace. Icebreaker being the first one, Wildfire the second one, and now Daydream. This one came out I think earlier this month, and it's definitely, for me at least, giving like almost winter vibes with the like really cute purple cover, and I'm obsessed. I can't wait to read this. I also wanted to say, when I went to Target the other day, make sure to always price check your books online. Their online prices for books are always, I'm telling you, like $2 or $3 cheaper, and I will always just go up to self-checkout, scan my books, and at the end call over the worker and let her know, hey, like, can I price check these to the online price? And then they do it like real quick. I usually will just have the book pulled up on the app and either screenshot it or just show her the listing, and they will quickly change it. That is such a hack that I literally do every single time because they're always cheaper online. I don't know why, but they just are. So make sure you guys are doing that to save yourself some coin. I don't know what other kind of book shopping I'm going to be doing, but I am going to do my little haul. I think at this point we're up to like 10 or more books that I got from like the thrift store. I had ordered some books from Target a few weeks ago as well, and then the Target trip that I did in this video, Barnes and Noble, and then yeah, that's gonna be next, so I can actually like pull them all out and show you guys finally my book haul. Alrighty y'all, finally ready to do my book haul for the books that I've been buying recently. I know I've showed you guys kind of a few different locations. I've done some online shopping. I'll explain everything right now. This is a bit better because you guys can actually kind of semi-see the little stack that I have next to me. So to start off, I got this one most recently, I believe. It is Daydream by Hannah Grace. This is the book that I got. I did not just smack the heck out of myself with the book. Anyway, this is the book I bought most recently. You guys saw me go to Barnes & Noble. This is the third book in the Maple Hills series. I've read the other two, so obviously I had to get this one because this is the next book in the series, and it has an absolutely beautiful cover. I cannot wait to read this. This is definitely giving me like cozy vibes, so definitely winter time is a time that I hopefully will be reading this. That way I can be completely caught up with the series and be ready for the next new release. Next up are a few books I got at like a thrift store. It's called Book Off. I don't think other states have it. If they do, then that's great because they have this awesome section where like some fiction books are $1, literally $1, like cheaper than like a Goodwill or any other thrift store. But the ones that I actually bought were not in that dollar section. I am just mentioning that because I do sometimes buy books from that section. First one up is The Chicken Sisters, which is not a new release. This is a Reese's Book Club pick, and I have seen this for probably like 2 years now, and it's been on my radar. I've been wanting to read it. I've never owned it, but I know they literally just made either a movie or TV show adaptation for this book, and I really want to watch it, so that's why I inevitably bought it. I saw it, I think I got it for like $5, so that's still really good. I realized, yeah, I think I want to read this and then watch whatever adaptation is out, whether it's a movie or a TV show. I just love the cover. I think it's so freaking cute. It's caught my attention so many times, and I think it's about kind of like a cooking competition. It takes place in Kansas. There's like a food wars show with fried chicken. Yeah, best fried chicken in the state. Like, it's a feud between respective owners. Like, it just seems fun and like a nice, light, easy read. Next up is A Man Called Ove, or Ove, I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, by Frederick Bachman. Now this book, I've seen this for years. It has been really, really popular. It has a movie, and recently I've been seeing people give it like 5 stars, so definitely kind of brought it up higher on my TBR. This is giving me definitely also cozy winter vibes, so maybe during that season, next season, I will pick this up and read it. I haven't read a Frederick Bachman book. I tried to read Anxious People, or no, that's not what it's called. Is that what it's called? Yes, Anxious People. I tried to read it once and I DNF'd it maybe like 30 pages in just because I wasn't feeling it. At the time, it was kind of a soft DNF, but that was 2 years ago now and I haven't picked it up since, so I'm interested to see how I will feel towards this writer's just prose and writing in general, storytelling. I don't know. I'm interested to see though. Next up is Olga Dies Dreaming by Xochitl Gonzalez, and I bought this book. It's a book of the month edition, which is really cool. But anyway, I bought this one because it is Hispanic Heritage Month. Of course, October is that month, and I am Mexican, so of course I want to read more Latino authors, so this one definitely caught my eye. The cover is beautiful. I know this has been out for a few years as well. Can I tell you what it's about? Honestly, no. I think definitely if I get some extra time this month, I will probably read it because, again, it's Hispanic Heritage Month and I need to get in some Latino Hispanic reads. Next up is Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. I bought this one at Target and you guys saw. This is book 2 in the Lakefront Billionaire series following Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. Oh my gosh, this one's actually thicker. My last Lauren Asher read was actually 5 stars, which took me by surprise because I have never rated one of her books 5 stars. So I am now at a very high point with her writing and I'm just interested to see what I'm going to feel about this one. I have heard it does not have to be as long as it is. It's literally almost 600 pages. Does a contemporary romance have to be that long? No. But that's what I thought about The Final Offer, which is the last Lauren Asher book that I read. I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's over here because this is my like September TBR, and well, it was a September read, so I have it with my September TBR. But anyway, that book was amazing. The Final Offer, if you haven't read it, definitely read it. I'm just continuing the series since I have already read this one and the next book is out next year, so have to get onto it. Maybe around Valentine's Day because it's a romance and the cover is giving Valentine's Day. The other book I bought at Target, I think, was Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This is her new series. Rose Hill series, book 1. The second book came out a few weeks ago and I haven't read this one. If you guys know, I'm trying to make my way through Chestnut Springs because I haven't read that series yet. I am on book 3 now and hopefully I wanted to finish that series before I jumped into this one. But I think I just want to read this one just because I have FOMO. That's it. That's the reason. So I don't know. Haven't made up my mind, but I bought this just like I'm gonna buy the second book in the series. I just haven't bought it quite yet because I haven't read this one. Next up is Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. This is one of her newest contemporary romance books. It's a STEM romance, which all of her books are, and actually I have a really good relationship with Ali Hazelwood. Her STEM romances are very unique and I know what to expect when I look forward to them. I love her writing. I think she's very bantery, very funny. Her characters are lovable. I enjoy her books every single time I read them. This one was a Barnes & Noble exclusive, I think, because it has a metallic sheen. So I'm pretty sure I bought it at Barnes & Noble. But this one's actually pretty short. So again, nice little contemporary romance read that I can kind of throw in any month. Next up is Dishonestly Yours by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Again, if you've been kind of following along, I am in the middle of the Addicted series. And I did want to finish that before I jumped into another Krista and Becca Ritchie book. But I don't think this series has anything to do with the Addicted series. I don't believe any of the characters in that series are in this one, so it would be totally fine for me to start this one. This is going to be a new series. I don't know when the next book comes out, but maybe if I hear speculation about the next book coming out, then I'll definitely jump on this one first because of course I don't want to fall behind like I did with the Addicted series, and now I have a 10-book series to read. But I am on book like 7, so we're catching up. All right, that's basically everything except this. I do have a book of the month package. I don't have their membership every single month. I inevitably end up canceling. Sorry, that was my Google Home. Anyway, I inevitably end up canceling and then they always, like every other month or so, send me like an offer for like $5, renew your $5, like renew your profile, and I end up doing it. So that's what I did this time, but it actually cost me more than $5 because I added an add-on. So there's actually 2 books in this package. Look at how cute. That's the first book. It's called Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors. Look at how beautiful this cover is. Again, cannot tell you what it's about. I'm gonna go in blindly. I believe it's a book about like sisters and just their journey together. I believe grief is a topic discussed in this book. Not 100%. I honestly bought it because of the cover. I am such a sucker for beautiful covers and I will buy your book if your cover is super pretty because I can't wait to just like display this on a bookshelf. So that's the first book that I bought. Oh, they smell so good because they're brand new. And then the second book that I got was Leather and Lark by Bryn Weaver. This is the second book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. I read, what's it called? Butcher and Blackbird last month, and now I'm on this book, and I really wanted the hardcover for this one, the Book of the Month hardcover, because that's the version I have for the first book in the series, so I'm really glad that they decided to pick up this one, and now they match. Hopefully the third book in the trilogy is also picked up by Book of the Month so I can get the same cover, but this is the second book that I bought. And I think that's it. I want to do a bit of a TBR cart refresh because this is what it's looking like right now. It's kind of empty and I just need it to be a bit more full. I have all of my newly bought reads right here in front of me, so let's put them on the cart. All right, so you can't really see the very top of the cart, but up here is where I like to keep my Book of the Month picks. So I have a couple up here, and I'm going to go ahead and add these two, my new ones, Leather and Lark and Blue Sisters. This cover, I cannot get over it. It is beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and add these to the very top of the cart. Look at how pretty these Book of the Month books look. Chef's kiss. Hopefully they fit. Right, I don't know if they're all gonna fit because I do still need like the other books. Oh, they fit perfectly. Nice. So we'll just add these in. Of course, I have a couple of new paperbacks here, so just gonna grab a few and fill in the like more empty spots. I have 3 more here. They are all pink covers, so I think I kind of want to space them out a bit so they're not like all pink all right next to each other. Okay, now look at that. We even have a little bit of room. And I didn't realize I have another Book of the Month, but that's okay. I do have some other hardcovers up at the front that I can probably try to squeeze down here. Then I place the other Book of the Month book at the top there. Wait, actually, this is gonna be perfect because I don't want to squeeze this one in and like, well, maybe I can. Sometimes the hardcovers get stuck. Oh my gosh, this one was like really stuck and I like end up messing up the book. Somehow I got it in with minimal damage. There we go. Now she is full. She's complete. Here's a little close up. We have a bunch of paperbacks up here. I did add this huge book because I wanted to maybe read it in these next few months. It's definitely giving fall vibes. I have more paperbacks, some hardcovers back here, and then at the very top here where you can't really see are the Book of the Month books and then some more hardcovers. Oh my gosh, that literally got me like hot. Okay, I think that's it for the video now, and no more book shopping. Probably gonna put myself on a little book buying ban because the holidays are coming up and I don't need to be buying more books unless they're like books in a series. Like for example, I know I'm gonna have to buy the next like Addicted series books and possibly, I think I might already have all of the Chestnut Spring ones. I'm not too sure, but that's the only exception. No new releases because there's no room until I make some damage on here. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye.